You're probably wondering, how do I actually learn AI in 2026 without getting completely overwhelmed? Well, here's the thing. There's been a massive surge in search interest for AI agents in the past year. So we're witnessing a golden opportunity to learn AI, and it won't last forever. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact roadmap from what actually is AI, how to build your own AI agent that runs automatically 24/7, and how to win and position yourself in 2026 to take full advantage of AI. Let's dive in. So, what is AI? Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence by software-coded heuristics. I think that's how you say that. I know you know this guy. You'll run into him for any question you have, and he always has the answer. But what if I told you there is way more chat models than just ChatGPT? They're all large language models. Just think of them as the brain, and they're trained from the plethora of text and data given on the internet. You're probably thinking, who the hell is this guy? Well, this is Garry Kasparov, a world champion chess player who's the first player to ever lose a game to AI. So he lost to an IBM supercomputer which was trained to learn chess. So it was programmed to calculate every move, and it would learn from its failures and get better and better each time. Okay, cool. So to summarize it, AI is a combination of large language models, LLMs, which acts as the brain. So ChatGPT, for example, is open source. So the brain is only as good as the data that it's trained on. But because it's open sourced, it has access to pretty much the whole of the internet. And on the other side, you have machine learning. With that chess example, you're effectively training the computer to emulate and copy human progress. So to think more for itself, recognize patterns, and to be trained off of that data. Let's start by looking at some practical AI automations. This is what I spend most of my time looking at. So what you're looking at is a proposal generator. It would take a customer's questions from Google Forms, write them into ChatGPT, structure them better in JSON, and then create a PDF in PandaDoc, and then you'll give that proposal back to the client regarding your business. Here you can see this is N8N, much more complex workflow. So it's a content creation workflow scraping Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, and Perplexity for the most popular ideas, and then you'll make some content off of it. And it will send an email and a generic report. So this is AI automations. It's a sequence of events with something that triggers it. This leads to that, this leads to that, this leads to that, etc. You get it. It might seem intimidating, but here are 4 things if you know you're doing 80% of the work. So a JSON file is essentially just putting it in English for the computer. It's a structure which is much more easy to digest. As you can see here, it's much more clear and easier for the computer to interpret it, and AI will deal with this information. A HTTP request. So if you've ever gone on a website, the HTTP is essentially the website's address, and it will send information between the client and the server. Then you have webhooks, which sends new data, say something's updated on a website, and you have API keys, which essentially is passwords to communicate between different softwares, and you'll spend most of your time updating credentials. Okay, now I'm going to quickly run you through about AI agents. There's also generative AI, so think of video and image creation. Look at the quality of this AI generated advert. All just from a couple of lines, script written in a prompt, and it creates this. You've also got the behind the scenes of The Lion King and any other images that produce really high quality. I'm sure you're aware of how absurd the rate AI is advancing. So here's a couple of ways how to stay up to date and how to be ahead of your competition. First thing you should do is click the link in my bio and go to my free school community. I've created a daily AI newsletter which you can download for free. So go over there. Once you've downloaded it and put it into N8N, it will Gmail you every day a daily AI news digest with key insights to keep you updated. Go to GitHub, where developers publish AI templates which you can copy and paste for free. Forums such as N8N to keep you up to date with the latest news, what people are building, and free templates. Sabrina Romanov's free website for news and AI templates. If you made it to the end of the video, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all of that YouTube nonsense. Also, check out the links in my bio. I've got a free school community where we'll teach you much more about AI, and it'll be great for networking opportunities, free N8N templates, Claude Code, all of that good stuff. Like, subscribe, stick around. I'll see you later.